And next thing I know, it's fucking Sunday evening, and I have a moment to reflect. And I'm like, dude, this weekend. And I look over, and I see those luscious locks, and I see that beautiful smile. And I'm like, he's here. He's always been here. He'll never not be here. Because he's always right here.
Bro, you make it sound like he died.
Welcome to the Gravity Cancel Podcast.
Hello and welcome to What episode is this? Hello and welcome to Hello and welcome to episode 63 of the Gravity Cancel Podcast. I am Rox. There is Spanky giving you the threes.
Hey yo! We are here for another episode, Rox.
It's been a little while.
It has been.
I forgot we haven't recorded an episode since BCX.
Just one.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not doing great. I know we talk a big game and we always fail, but such is life.
We talk about it every year. BCX, when you're there, you're like, this next year is the year of Brawlhalla for sure.
Yep. And
then it just flatlines immediately. But,
barely touched it. I play once every other week, probably.
I have been playing a little bit more recently.
You have been. I'm happy every time I open the Discord and I see a screenshot or you getting mad about Brawlhalla. It makes me happy.
Yep.
So, we are well into January. It is the end of another year.
Yep.
And we are here, Rox, for another award show. Rox, welcome to the 2024 Gravity Cancel Award Show. Every other year, we take this opportunity to reflect on the past year and all the accomplishments of the players, the devs, and the community. You ready for this year's categories?
I'm absolutely ready.
Rox, we have the best new Brawlhalla addition or feature, the best crossover, the best new legend, the BMG employee? Yes, the employee of the year, the player of the year, and the Brawlhalla controversy of the year.
Uh-oh.
We also, that's a new category for this year as well. We also have our community awards. This year's categories for the community awards are the Gravity Cancel Discord MVP, the most watched video, and the most listened to episode. And the numbers were shocking to me. So, let's get into this, Rox. Would you give us the nominees for the best new Brawlhalla addition or feature?
I feel like I need to have a cue card here. I'll use a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trade binder instead.
I will say,
This is exactly what I was going to talk about.
It was so much better.
Oh, yeah. Like, I remember the first... This is our third award show, right?
No, it's our second one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
no way.
Second award show.
No, because there was one where I showed up in a suit. Was that last year?
That was the one.
There's no way.
I'm pretty sure we've...
I feel like we've done two, because I feel like one year I wore a full suit, and then I ditched the tie.
Every year's just getting worse. Maybe we have done two.
I swear.
One was very forgettable.
2022 award show. Yeah.
Did we do it 2021?
So, no, we would have done 2023, right?
No, we skipped 2023.
We didn't do one last year?
No, we talked about it.
Why the fuck are we doing one this year?
Well, it's every other year, Rox. It's the every other year award show.
Every
the
other
biennial
year. Yes.
award show.
So, I was going to say that it's went completely downhill because it started off all fancy. We had everybody vote, and we didn't even know it was on the cue cards. And we were suited up looking good, and you're in a PBR hat, and I'm in a fucking... I don't even have a shirt on underneath this. Like an absolute douchebag.
Well, you know, money's tight. Funding's getting tough. We have to make do with what we have. We outsourced our editing, so like there's money out of the door.
That's true.
Here we are. This is what you get, guys.
I had to sell my suit to hire a lover lady.
All right, let's get on with those nominees for the first category, Rox.
Oh. And the nominees are Custom Game Settings Overhaul, New UI, Skirmishes, New ranked map pool. Brawlhalla, which I didn't know was a BMG thing. I just thought that was like a...
No, I'm reasonably sure someone might have made that and then just like was like, hey, BMG, here's my college project. And BMG's like, we like that. We're going to use that.
Hell yeah.
And the winner is, out of our Pokemon envelope, new UI.
Woo! Fight me on that one. Anyone who wants to argue about the UI.
You know, this was a tough decision. Not really, because we didn't get much last year. Custom game settings overhaul was cool, but overshadowed by a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I completely forgot that even happened until I went through the Brawlhalla news over the last year.
Mm-hmm.
Skirmishes came too late to the game. I feel like it was a good execution the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
And had they had 2 or 3 this year, or last year, I feel like that could have been the front runner.
I think it has the most potential.
I agree. Although the new UI is going to keep getting better, but it's not going to be obvious that it's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
New ranked map pool. I'm surprised you weren't about this.
I couldn't tell you a single ranked map.
It's
I think we talked about it. It picked a bunch of maps that I liked.
Yeah.
Did they pick the ceiling maps? Is that right?
Yeah, they picked the ceiling maps.
Let's go. I'm a few months late on that and been playing ranked and haven't noticed.
And then Brawlhalla. Did you play any Brawlhalla?
I assume that's just Wordle, but Brawlhalla.
Yeah, you guess a legend, and then it has the stats. And
no,
the
because interesting enough, I have way better hobbies than playing that every day, once a day, checking in on the Brawlhalla. No thanks.
Petting my lizards.
Pet my lizards.
And the new UI. I mean, BMG, I gave them flack about it at first. And it still looks... It still has remnants of being a Brawl Stars ripoff, but it's really grown on me. Especially the mode select menu. The mode select menu is probably my favorite part.
Okay.
All right. Category number 2 is Best Crossover. And the nominees are... Rox?
You know how hindsight's 2020?
Yeah.
You know what would have made this goated and way more meta for us? We should We should have had Pokemon packs to open after every award's announced.
For those that aren't aware, Pokemon's our new obsession, and there is a non-zero chance that this becomes a Pokemon podcast before the end of the year.
Oh my god, we're gonna be PokeTubers. Let's go. All right, and the nominees for Best Crossover are Star Wars Wave 1, Borderlands, Mega Man, Star Wars Wave 2.
And the winner is...
Drum roll.
Mega Man.
Wait, what Pokemon card was that?
Just a water energy.
Wasn't even a Pokemon. Hey, it was blue, though.
But blue, though, for Mega Man!
Woo!
Yeah, I mean, it was a weak year for crossovers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think any year where half of the crossovers are the same IP is not a good year.
And then also, we've always had, like, shitty... I don't want to say... okay, you know what? Shitty crossovers that were based on, like, something coming out. Like, it was a different studio's way of advertising.
Yeah.
And that's what Borderlands was, because the Borderlands movie, which movie was a stinker, and the crossover is just... I don't think I ever run into Borderlands.
I run into the Reno skin, the Lilith Reno. It's okay. Like, it was better than the movie. That's not saying much. I think the reason Mega Man won is just for sheer popularity. See it all the time. And the fucking Dr. Wily one more back shot. Carried the crossover.
Absurd.
Carried it.
It really goes to show that it was a bad year for crossovers when a crossover with only one crossover legend won.
Was the best one.
Yeah.
I hope for more this year. I really do. crossovers, I feel, are the biggest opportunity for Brawlhalla to grow and sustain. For as much flack as the competitive players give, oh, it gives a competitive winning bonus. Or what the fuck was
Advantage.
that? Pay to win. Advantage. Gives a competitive advantage. It's pay to win. Fuck off. It brings in money and keeps our game going.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. Yeah. Rox. Next one.
Are you reading off the?
Yeah, we're switching.
We're
I'm
switching.
reading off
All right.
nominees.
Now I've got the iPad out because that's what the host should have, an iPad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. The best new legend we have for nominees: Vivi, Amugi,
Oh, wait. I thought I was gonna do the
and
nominees.
King Zuva.
All right, Vivi, Amugi, King Zuva, and the winner is
Drumroll. Drumroll.
Vivi.
Woo! The drum rolls will be added in post.
Another kind of disappointing category.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 legends isn't a lot to release. It's a fair amount. I would have preferred 4.
Mm-hmm. It should be one per quarter.
Yeah, 1 per quarter. And you could time that such that they're always not legal for the tournament, but you always have someone rotating on to being legal for the next tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't see any of these legends except Vivi, really.
I'll see a
Zuva
Mugi in 2s sometimes.
occasionally, but then I just feel like they're doing it to be hip.
Yeah, because it's usually double a Mugi.
Right. Zuva, I am shocked when I see a Zuva. So I've been playing Zuva, actually. I'm like level 21 now.
Oh my god. You got the black Zuva?
Not yet.
No, it's 25. It's 25.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all black.
Podcast's over. I'm done.
Yeah, it's 25. So, in my mission to get Zuva to level 25, I've played one other Zuva. One. That's in both 1s and 2s. And Vivi. I mean, I see Vivi. She seems to be liked. Already got a crossover, which was the best crossover of the year.
That's true.
Hands down, it's got to be Vivi. Dude, we are blitzing through this award show. I came prepared with nothing else. So, if we end this in 30 minutes, we are bullshitting for the last 15.
Listen, Brawlhalla's not dying. We are. We're getting old.
We're getting old. We're getting tired.
We need new topics to talk about, like something new, fresh to the world, like Pokemon. So,
No.
a little underground game called the Pokemon TCG.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the collecting side of it.
Correct.
Next category is the BMG Employee of the Year. And this year's nominees are Sparky, Employee, Photo, Duke, White Sheepy, and Dara. This was a toss-up. I'm going to preface that and say this is a toss-up.
Should we explain why it was a toss-up or just keep rolling?
I mean, one of these nominees, this man is cut from a different cloth. A very exotic cloth. One that aspires greatness in mere mortals. And the other is Dara. She is the winner.
That was the most anticlimactic way you could have done that.
I like Dara. She's
I do
sweet.
too.
She's she catches a lot of unnecessary flack, so fuck all of you who are all about making fun of people, who are all about not being sensitive to other people's abilities, not disabilities. I don't know where I was going with that, man.
It was ramping up, and it was like, oh my god, he's having a speech.
We love Dara.
We love Dara. We stand Dara in this household.
We also stand Sparky. I mean,
But clearly,
it was tough. Like, Dara, beautiful, luxurious hair, Sparky bald. We really had the yin and the yang.
one an actual employee, one not.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, no. Sparky's a fucking employee, and he just got awarded runner-up employee of the year. So,
do we
someone
hand out
out there,
awards for runner-up?
Be sure to give Sparky a little @ and let him know he's the BMG employee of the year runner-up.
If one person tweets him that with no context and it doesn't even link back to us, that would be the funniest thing in the world.
He's gonna fall to his knees somewhere in a fucking Walmart, hearing this in the ether out there. Next category is the Player of the Year, and yet another category which we had much to discuss. This year's nominees are Use, Sandstorm, Marky Moo, Balloon Boy, and last but not least,
Can't leave him out.
Travis.
Rizzy Travis.
He was not like Riz. I mean, his Riz was the same Riz as last year. You know?
Bro, if the recipe ain't broke, no reason to add to it. I fucked that up. I fucked that up a little bit.
If the recipe doesn't call for extra salt, you don't add it.
Trust the recipe. Trust the recipe.
Trust the process.
Trust the recipe.
Trust the recipe. I am having second thoughts after reflecting on this. No, we're sticking with the plan. Sticking with the plan.
Sticking with the plan.
This year's winner is
Balloon Boy.
Balloon Boy. How'd you know? You didn't have the card.
Your house is
You
bugged.
didn't have the heart of the card.
Are you pulling out a different card every time, or is it just the same water energy?
It's the same water energy.
Is that just an empty card pack with just a water energy in it?
It sure is. Giving that one to one of the kids in the neighborhood. This award show has some very unhinged energy. And it's not getting any better because the next category is Brawlhalla Controversy of the Year. And I feel like this one's gonna have some legs to it.
Some legs, some fists, you know.
Some old DV. Alright, first nominee is, there's only 2 in this category. It was a pretty dry year for drama.
This right here is why we'll never announce a battle pass piece.
They should just let us announce the bands. Like, let us announce when a player gets banned.
Yes.
There's an idea, BMG. The Brawlhalla Controversy of the Year nominees are the Snipe Socks domestic violence allegations. Just do note here, these are worded very carefully.
Should we be awarding these things?
I don't. These are allegations, people. These may or may not have happened.
Okay.
But the
allegedly.
allegations are out
allegedly.
there. And the Schwarpy pedo allegations, which we discussed ad nauseum.
Wait. Someone told me, I don't think you were in the call, but there's new information. His name has been cleared.
Wait, what?
Apparently Lemons knows everything. I think Umbrum Kept was telling me about it. Maybe it was Nova.
Well, fortunately, breaking news would only make this decision better because it would eliminate the loser of this category. And the winner is the Snipe Socks domestic violence allegation. No contest. There was
what is
no
this
police
podcast?
report. There was no police report on the Schwarpy pedo allegations. There was a fucking twitlonger. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. It was a twitlonger. There were like 8 Twitter posts, bunch of comments, bunch of fucking white knights, Nah, fuck that. We operate off the criminal justice system in this country, and Snipe Socks had a police report.
You know what we should have done? We should have worn shirts to BCX with the mugshot.
Free Snipe Socks?
Oh my god.
That story had it all, man. That story had everything I wanted in a drama-filled video game story.
Anything involving Danae talking to the police, I'm here for it.
What was so funny about it is, like, reading through the police report, you're like, okay, this kind of, like, there's two sides to this story. And then when you get to the part about the friend Danae in there, you're like, this 100% happened. There is no doubt in my mind that every detail of this happened to some degree. It may have been emphasized incorrectly. It may have left things out. But everything that was mentioned there happened in some form or fashion. Oh, dude. I need a deep dive on that. That's what I need.
We need a deep diver. Dive deeper. So to save a little bit of skin, even though these are allegations, not truths, whoever wins Controversy of the Year, can we ban them from ever being on the podcast?
I don't know, man. I feel like I need Snipe Socks.
But just tweeting Snipe Socks and being like, you're officially banned from the Gravity Cancel podcast. You know, who the fuck?
You will, due to winning the Brawlhalla Controversy of the Year on the Gravity Cancel podcast, you will never be allowed to be a guest on the Gravity Cancel podcast.
It's the only award that has a penalty to it.
And that does it for the community awards, the Brawlhalla community awards.
That the community voted on.
These totally weren't decided 10 minutes before the podcast.
Yeah, we haven't been planning this and dodging this whole episode for the last 30 days.
I've really just not wanted to record an episode so I don't have to pay Lover Lady again.
The edit.
The check's in the mail. The check's in the mail, I promise.
I can't wait to see what he adds to this episode after you just said that.
On to the Gravity Cancel Podcast Community Awards. First category we have. There was no nominees for this. This is just from our hearts and from the statistics. Actually, I'm gonna save the MVP for last. I'm gonna save that one for last.
Okay.
The 2024 most watched YouTube video. Friendly reminder, if you are an audio listener, watch the videos on YouTube because you don't get to see our faces if you're just listening.
That's probably why they listen, big dog.
They're like, yeah, that's the point. It's the point of Spotify. If I wanted to see ugly white men, I would just go to my local bar.
You don't have to go that
far. Most watched video was, drumroll please, the 3-year anniversary video uploaded May 6th of 2024. I don't think that's a surprise. That one kind of draws you in.
Well,
right?
There was, considering our YouTube channel doesn't get any views compared to everywhere else, it's kind of shocking that, oh, you know what it was? Look at this thumbnail. This is the best thumbnail I've ever made. It's the one where we decided the new logo.
Oh. See, that one had some Reddit engagement, too.
Yep. That's what it was.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. See what happens when we actually advertise a little bit?
See when we care.
If we just took a little bit of time and posted on Reddit that we have a Brawlhalla podcast, people would be into it. I actually ran into someone the other day in a Brawlhalla lobby, not IRL. I was about to say,
holy shit.
If someone came up to me in fucking Walmart and was like, I know you, I would first freeze like this. And then I'd be like, from where? No, this was in game. Someone invited me, and they were doing some dumb shit. They were like, what elo are you? And I'm like, fucking diamond, dude. Like, what do I look like? And they're like, well, I'm plat. And then they were like, want to spar? And then they just proceeded to fucking stomp me for like 2 matches. I got my run back, and I'm like, you're not plat. And he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, are you like set on your clan? And I'm like, dude, there's 2 people in my clan. And it's my fucking podcast. I'm not leaving my clan.
We have like 5 people in there. None of them really play Brawlhalla, but...
And he's like, oh, sweet, you have a podcast? So maybe we got another viewer. If you're in here, Psycho, appreciate you.
Turns out it's that guy that showed up to one episode to bitch about us not talking about Brawlhalla at the beginning. And he's like, oh, son of a bitch. It's funny. So there was one time back, speaking of people recognizing you, there was a time long, long ago where I stole this from somebody, like a decade ago. I don't know if it was like just what I'm about, like the performance I'm about to put on here. And then this was like a decade ago. And then a few years later, I had the opportunity to drop the line, and it landed, and it was hilarious. And the person's girlfriend was very weirded out. And also, I wasn't bald. I didn't look like Johnny Sins back then.
Okay.
So I walk into...
You do have a eerily similar resemblance.
You should see me with everything shaved, with just a little bit of stubble.
Oh, I thought you were going to say with everything off.
Just all.
I wasn't sure where that was going.
Luckily, I don't have chest hair. I do have... Oh, you can't really tell. Nipple.
Censor that.
I think you can show man nipple on YouTube. I just have hair that grows around the nipples, man. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
Don't we all?
I feel like I probably brought this up 9 times in the podcast. But anyway, so when I was finishing my Christmas shopping, I went up to Huntington, up by where Marshall is, and I was shopping around. I think I told you about this. I was looking for trading card game shops, and one of them I found. I walked in, and it was so bizarre because they had, no joke, about 5,000 packs of Pokemon available to buy.
What?
It was
in an actual card shop?
Yes, it was all Japanese though.
Oh, okay.
Which was really lame. But and I walk in as a customer. They do have like a little they've got a couple little anime things, like one shelf, and that's doing it justice. And then they do have a case that has some English like staple cards. Like that's where I got some cards that I bought singles of. But I was like, I picked up a couple anime figures, and like I'm just standing around the case, and there's like 10 people in there, and they're like, they all seem like they're employees, but it's a very small.
And you're
like,
the outsider.
Place. Yes, and I'm just like, I sure would love to buy these things and give you my money, but the owner was too busy running around just talking about 151 and like his streams that he does and his whatnot streams and all this shit, and I was just like, oh my fucking god, can I just buy these cards and leave, please? But then I go across, and I'm sure you're wondering, where the fuck is he going with this?
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
This is going.
So then, listen, we got time to burn. I was like, oh, there's another card shop 3 minutes away from here. And I was like, oh, it's just across this little bridge here. And I drive across the bridge, and then I'm just met with a giant "Welcome to Ohio" sign. And I was like, oh, God, Ohio. And then I make one turn, and it's right there. And I go in, and it's actually a shop that's... They do all TCGs, but their main thing is Yu-Gi-Oh! And like they have like 3 weekly Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments, which is absurd. And I walk in, and it's just like a bunch of like the kind of guys you'd picture working at like a GameStop or a trading card shop. There's like 3 of them standing behind the big case, and I walk up and I'm looking at some cards, and I'm having a conversation with one of the guys, and I was asking about this card or this pack. Do you guys have this? And then another guy just across it's a big area back behind this case. He goes, hey, you look really familiar. I think I know you from somewhere. And I look at him, and I just go, I do pornography. and just look him square in the face. And he was like, what? And it was so fucking awkward. And then one guy, whose back is towards me, swivels around. He's looking at a Pokemon card with the fucking monocle, like the zoom in monocle, and he just goes, But the first time that shit landed when I was like 23, it was a guy at the mall, and he goes, you look really familiar. I know you from somewhere. And it's like, oh, I get that a lot. I do porn. The look on his girlfriend's face was fucking priceless. And these are complete strangers, by the way. Did not land the same 7 years later.
No, that landed so much better. I wasn't there, and I can envision exactly what happened. Oh, dude. That's great.
What were we talking about? Who are we awarding?
We were giving awards away. So yeah, most watched video, 3-year anniversary video. Not sure why. Maybe if we would have had a guest, maybe that one would have been it. But 3-year anniversary.
Did we have? We had guests last year, right?
No way, dude. Not a chance.
Hold on. When was the?
Let's circle back to that. I don't think we did.
He doesn't like my tangents, guys. I get it.
Well, look it up really quick.
Well, now it's okay.
Look it up real quick.
Oh god.
We got time to burn.
Well, now I just feel pressured. Let's
Gravity
see.
cancel. Guess.
Oh, Errol. It says 1 year ago. Let's see what the actual date was.
Yeah, that was
December
like right
26, 2023.
Yep, we didn't have one last year.
We had a whole year with no guests.
Nope.
I'm gonna be real with you. I stopped giving a shit about guests.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just having fun. Fuck Foda. Do not make that the intro. I beg you.
Yeah, if you've made it 32 minutes into this podcast, you know that was a joke. If that is the intro, we will not be at BCX next year.
Just like every like few minutes intermittently, Lover Lady just like hard cuts to you going, fuck Foda, the entire episode. And then he cuts out the context.
The most listened to episode, this is on, Spreaker, Spotify, all over the audio platforms.
Yeah, all the audio platforms.
Episode 56, Gluttony, Sweet Gluttony. I have no idea why.
It was, I mean, it's definitely one of my favorite to listen to when it comes to our topic that we picked.
Yeah,
because it was when we announced, when we announced Amugi, when we talked about Amugi's announcement, and it was what legend brought what to the barbecue.
Yeah.
And that was one of the most fun videos to record when it comes to the actual like thing you would do at the end. Yeah, the topic of the pod.
The thing you would do at the end. It was fun, but like why did it get such traction? You said it had 1,500 downloads?
1,500 downloads and over everything 6,300 listens.
Which is absurd to me. I can't believe 6,300 people haven't heard me in a month. 6,300 people have listened to me last year? God.
I mean, that's just one episode.
I know.
You know what's crazy? I feel like there's an episode we did in the last year where I brought these stats up, and you did the same thing.
It was the anniversary episode, right?
You're right. It was the anniversary episode.
Yeah,
Speak of the devil.
It blows my mind every time you talk about it because I can't fathom it. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't listen to our podcast.
Did you in the beginning? Like when we first started releasing podcasts, as soon as they dropped, I would listen to the whole thing.
I would listen to bits and pieces.
So that's a no.
No,
no support.
No. I would listen to bits and pieces. So like when I'm recording, I'm making mental notes of parts that I think landed and parts that I think didn't. Mm-hmm. And what I think happens more often than not is this is probably Take this advice and run with it for your entire life, people. The moments that you think didn't hit or didn't have the impact or just you're embarrassed about, don't be. Because the perception from the other people around you, the people listening to, the people that look at you, they didn't perceive it the same way you did. Take that advice and use it. And abuse it.
That's some strong adult advice right there. We've been around the block.
So yeah, I did not listen to the entirety of our episodes. I always make a point to, especially now that Lover Lady's doing it. When you did it, I did it as well, but it was different because we kind of knew what the intro was going to be. Mm-hmm. But now seeing what a third independent party
picks as the intro.
Like, yeah, it's so much more
every
fun.
Time he said, I don't care where I am, if he says it's uploaded, I will find a way into the Google Drive just to open the video to see what he picked as the thingy. I'm fucking losing it, brother.
All right, let's get on to the last category. Last category is, my favorite. This one's near and dear to my heart. There were a lot of people that really had a lot of influence on us last year. A lot of people that are near and dear.
A lot of impact on us, if you will.
A lot of impact, some would say. And this was not an easy decision. Our Gravity Cancel Discord MVP, Umbrand Cat. I don't know what he prefers to be called, but we're going with that.
I'm pretty sure it's Umbrum, like Umbreon.
Umbrand Capt.
Umbran Capt.
Yeah, sure. Whatever the fuck you want to be called, just lock the fuck in. In 2023, this man gave us the greatest catchphrase of all time. Lock the fuck in. That was the slogan at BCX. Mm-hmm. We did not go an hour. We probably didn't go half an hour without saying lock the fuck in.
And then when he didn't give us anything before BCX started. It was not until after everyone except me lost their first fucking match because I'm the fucking goat of ones. When everyone was defeated, we were out of the tournament. He gave us one solid piece of advice, and that was.
See, I think you're twisting it here.
No, because he goes, it's not about the numbers, it's about the impact.
Yeah.
He wasn't saying it about that. He was saying it about I was playing Brawlhalla in the Airbnb and we won, but I had no damage, and that's what he was referring to. But he said it at a time that we needed it.
That we needed it. He came through. It's not about the numbers. It's about the impact. And Rux, that's advice you need to hear, brother. Let me tell you. The amount of times I've played a 2v2 match with you, and you're like, you only did 200 damage. Brother, it's not about the numbers. It's about the impact.
But then every match that I have lower damage numbers.
It's just, it's payback. Paying it forward, actually. Yes. Oh, man. He makes me so happy, man. And it's like, it's a slow burn, too. It's a very slow burn. You and him, you come in hot and heavy. You guys are just buddy. But for me, it's a slow burn, man. I'm focused on the trip. I'm focused on BCX.
You are the planner.
I'm focused on all the extracurriculars. And next thing I know, it's fucking Sunday evening. And I have a moment to reflect. And I'm like, dude, this weekend. And I look over and I see those luscious locks. And I see that beautiful smile. And I'm like, he's here. He's always been here. He'll never not be here. Because he's always right here.
Bro, you make it sound like he died.
Oh, we love you, man.
That might be the intro.
Everyone's going to be like, who died? No, we're just thinking about our homies at BCX, man. Oh, teared up.
I love whenever you're in this, like, just for a split second there, and you do this on rare occasions, you sound like fucking, Oh my god, how did I forget his name? Scooby and
Shaggy?
Shaggy. You sound like Shaggy.
What?
You'll have to listen to it. It's like when he's like, "Oh man," like that voice of Shaggy.
Oh.
It's when you're like almost crying of laughter and you try to say something.
Oh man, Umber Caps, we love you, man. We love you. Man, I got teary-eyed there. Holy shit.
Has anyone checked on him?
Let's talk about the impact. He disappears. Literally. I wasn't
He
sure
lives in California.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, we probably should check on him. But regularly he just disappears anyways, so it's not abnormal. I wasn't even sure if he was coming to BCX until he showed up at the Airbnb.
I was like, because he never talks in Discord. He does now.
No.
But
A little bit, yeah.
We had our whole little group chat going, talking about BCX, getting hyped up.
Man.
And as I get there, I'm like, or maybe I'm like 30 minutes away, I'm like, I've not seen anything from Umbrum Capt.
Oh, man. All right. That does it for the 2024 Gravity Cancel Award Show. What do you want out of 2025, man? They just announced the esports schedule for 2025. They're going back to the 2023 format with like the summer championships, all those, where it's like 1v1 on one weekend, 2v2 on the other weekend. So that's cool. They announced that the mid-season's going to be at CEO again in June, and BCX is in November, but no date announced. What do you want out of BCX this year? Out of Brawlhalla this year?
5 things.
Okay. Wow. Holy shit.
I committed to 5. I don't have anything on my mind right now. I'm fucking freeballing it here. Number 1, I want my fucking Egyptian-themed battle pass. For the love of God, give it to me. I want 5 legends in a year. That's what I want. I want them to go above and beyond and pump them puppies out. Marvel Rivals has committed to a new legend or new character every month. What the fuck? Come on, BMG. 10 years in this shit? Can't get it together? Come on. I want confirmation that Spade Cakes is definitely coming to BCX this year because he doesn't really have an option. I don't like that look. Hey, you gave me that same look last year.
Yeah.
Number 4, I want... I really should have wrote these down first. Let's see here. I genuinely want a story mode. I was playing Brawl the night before last, and every match was either I got shit on or I did the shitting on. There were no good close matches. And I was just thinking, like, I miss when I would just play Strikeout, because for some reason Strikeout's really sweaty now. I don't know if you've noticed it. It's just like gotten super sweaty. Experimental and ranked is easier to some degree than Strikeout is sometimes. But I used to just like pick random legends in Strikeout, and if I lost, one of them would like die, and I'd have to replace them, and I'd just do goofy shit like that and like little head cannon while I'm playing.
Yeah.
But now I can't do that because it's all fucking sweaty. And I was thinking, man, I wish I just had a story mode that I could play through. And number 5, customizable legend. That's what this game needs.
God damn it.
Every game that lasts this long, that's like live service-esque, once it gets to this point where it's just the same, okay, new battle pass. Oh, what's the new color? Oh, what the new weapons look like? Oh, what's the new crossover? We need something big. We need a big boom. We need customizable legend. Also, where the fuck is Chakram?
Early 2025, dude.
It is early 2025. What the fuck?
It's
been 14 days.
So I have a feeling what we'll get is the announcement for the Valentine's event. And then it'll drop. And during that lull period, while they're waiting to announce the next Battle Pass, they'll announce Chakram, or announce the legend, reveal legend. I predict late February.
Okay.
Early March for a release.
Okay. And then number 5.
I think you're already at 5.
Nope. Number 5. I want the Mortal Kombat crossover already. I don't care what the legend is. If I get to play a Scorpion in this, I'm never leaving Strikeout, and I'm doing Scorpion, Chun-Li, and then Azoth, because that's my crutch.
You're not gonna pick a Tekken character?
Fuck Tekken. No, if they had, bro, if they had Jury,
they could now with boots.
Yep.
My big wishes out of 2025, or not even wishes, kind of predictions, I guess. We're gonna see the best battle pass we have seen yet.
It's gonna be Egyptian themed.
Possibly Egyptian themed, possibly pirate themed. I don't know. Possibly gay pirate themed. Really wake up the senses.
Did you finish Gay Pirate Show?
Dude, I stopped after like episode 4.
Bro.
I think we are going to get a Lance Qatar legend, a la the removed character that I can't remember their name. Who was the removed character?
Oh.
It started with an S?
Brawlhalla removed characters. What the fuck is this?
Oh, is it the fucking Brawl Boy?
No, it's much worse. Stalker is who you're thinking of.
Stalker, yeah. We're gonna get Stalker finally.
But I just discovered Brawl Boy, Default Legend, Gabe, Gadget, Stalker, and Test Legend. Have you seen Gadget?
Brawl Boy, no. Paste that to me. Brawl Boy is terrifying.
But
We're gonna get Stalker finally, and it's going to happen on the 10-year. Dude, that's kind of sick.
it's just Ada, but ugly.
Yeah, but they could do something with that nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
And that we're gonna get Stalker on the 10-year anniversary event that they do in June, where they do the special color.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna do it then.
Okay.
And lastly, we're going to get a spin-off game. A well fleshed out spin-off game. Not just a fucking... We're going to get a Brawlhalla MOBA. That's what we're going to get.
Oh, God.
God, what a sad way to end that episode.
Have you watched Arcane?
I refuse.
I also refused, but now I'm on like episode 4. I assume it's right before the time skip. It's fucking fantastic. I'm still not playing League, but
no.
You know what it made me realize? I was watching it last night, and I was like, holy fuck, if they did this for Apex Legends, it would be one of the greatest shows of all time.
That's interesting. I think Apex makes a better show than League of Legends.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
League of Legends is way too convoluted.
Mm-hmm.
And Apex Legends, I feel like, has enough direction to it. Like, because with League of Legends, there are so many characters that you can just fucking make up a backstory for. And, like, it's not going to be good.
So you're a big League player, right? Or you used to be?
I was. Yeah.
So, my understanding, and this is literally based on nothing other than just my brain, is League of Legends like a Battlefield? Is it almost like a Brawlhalla type thing where like random legends from different times and timelines and universes and shit are pulled together?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, Summoner's Rift. Yeah, I mean it's different, but it's the same.
I got you.
Because you have like mages, and then you got fucking mechanic things and dragons, and you got fucking
shifters. All that could be part of the same universe, kind of like how in Apex all those people are in the same universe. Also, the same universe as Titanfall, which still blows my mind. But Arcane, from what I understand, is just Jinx's backstory, and it has nothing to do with actual League of Legends.
Right.
But anyway,
I don't know that.
Give us an Apex show and a Brawl anime.
Hard. While we're on League Talk, you gonna play 2XKO with me when it comes out?
What in the fuck is that?
That is the League of Legends fighting game. It is a traditional fighting game, but it is 2v2 tag team. So you and I are playing on the same team, one at a time on the screen, and we can tag in and out. We can assist each other.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Comes out this year sometime.
Champions. Oh, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 champions picked so far, or announced?
Announced, yeah. Yep. I think they intend to release with like 30, 25 or 30.
It already shows their combos.
Yeah, I played in a beta, or I guess it was an alpha technically, late last year. So there's been a lot of discovery already with labbing combos and stuff. But this is a Brawlhalla podcast, and we are really rambling.
You know what would really go hard?
League of Legends crossover.
No. You're lagging real bad. I'm not sure if you've died or you're still with me.
I'm still here. I don't know what's going on.
This is going to be a real interesting edit. But you know what would go really hard?
We could have cut this 5 minutes ago.
You know what would go so hard? Apex Legends fighting game.
I can see that. Fucking, I can't remember a single Apex Legends character, but
I just like the Spanish-speaking lad with the baseball bat and the legs.
Are you still playing that?
Fuck no. It's weird. It's the reason that I had Apex on the mind also well, because I thought of it last night while I was playing Arcane or watching Arcane. But it was funny. Me, Ethan, and Nick used to play games together pretty much every single night, and it was mostly Destiny, but we had a cycle. It would be, we played Destiny until we decided when we play something else. We would play Apex Legends next. We'd have an Apex arc, and we went through this cycle like 20 times. Then we'd go back to Warzone, and then there would be a mystery game that we'd play. Something like Phasmophobia or like Lethal, like something fun, like a little seasonal fun game. And then we go back to Destiny. And then Apex, Call of Duty, random game, Destiny, Apex. And we stopped at Destiny, and we never picked back up Apex. And that's why we stopped gaming together. We don't game as much anymore because we never went back to Apex.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Not to berate this point and not to like keep this going, but this is more life advice. So you and I and Lover Lady and Umbran Cap, so we've played a couple games recently together. So there's another reason to join the Discord. If you're still here, still listening through all that bullshit, join the Discord because we play games together that aren't Brawl sometimes. Sometimes we play Brawl together, other times we don't.
God, I'd kill for some Plate Up right now.
Plate Up's a blast. What I will say is, though I play with you guys more than I do with my old friends, it hits way different playing with old friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that I wish, if someone can figure this out, if someone can figure out how to keep that going when you get busy as an adult, let me know. Because if I never stopped playing with my old friends, I probably wouldn't play with you guys because I would have not had time.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I have this opportunity. But if I could have figured out a way to keep playing with them on a regular basis, be it every other week, maybe not every night, every other week, once a month, whatever it is. If you're out there and you're playing with your IRL group of friends, don't stop playing. Once you stop playing regularly, you will never get back on that same track. I text my friend.
That is very out of your hands, though.
It is. And I make that effort, though.
Yeah, make the effort.
That's the point of this old man talk. Make the effort to stay connected to your friends. Be the one that puts in the effort. Because it's hard to get back on that track.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my friend every other weekend, yeah, we're going to play this weekend, and it doesn't happen.
Am I the friend because you tell me that every weekend?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're one of them.
Yep. See, me, Nick, and Ethan still talk every day in a group chat, but sometimes Nick will get on to play Phasmo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I miss you, Jordan. I miss you, buddy.
Yeah, Jordan.
Again,
You made him sound like he's dead, and I hope he's not.
He's not.
That's
My
twice this
Borderlands
episode.
friend- my Borderlands friend, he died, and I'm very sad about that. But not to be a downer.
That got real sad real quick.
R.I.P. Nikolai, we miss you, man. There's been like 4 people that have either died or we think they've died this episode.
And the the most lighthearted one was the one who actually did pass away.
Yeah,
Everyone
we love
else-
you, man.
All
right, so that's it for the awards show. Enough of the celebration. Let's get fucking lit. Peace.
2025 PokeTubers. PokeTubers right here. Peace.
Fuck Foda.